Alright, I'm gonna do another solo review. Probably looks better than all the other solo reviews I've done. I've actually got my own lights and a stand to hold my phone on instead of leaning it against the wall. And me and Steven are gonna do separate reviews of the Omnipollo NOA Imperial Stout with natural and artificial flavors and caramel color added. The artificial flavors in this one almost steered me away because that sounds kind of weird. But 12 ounces, 11% alcohol. I think these were just under $5, somewhere around in there. There's actually a hell of a mess on the table in front of me. Steven was here 2 nights ago and we reviewed everything. I got shot in the foot and haven't cleaned anything up. So I can smell lots of caramel, pecans, like a toasty, fire roasted marshmallow. Really, to me, it's the pecans and like a caramel kind of flavor that stands out the most. Anyway. So this is actually the second one of these I've had. It's been a couple of months since I had the last one. I knew they weren't going to be too hard to get, so I didn't save it for Steven to come review. I just drank it sitting at the house one night. And I think this one actually tastes a little bit better. The pecan kind of, nutty flavor. It seemed like before, though, I was getting a lot more like a marshmallow kind of fluffy, creamy taste. And now it's, I think, I want to say this was 11% alcohol. For 11%, it's pretty boozy. It's like a chocolatey, caramel, pecan glass of booze. That's a weird way to put it, but that's kind of how it tastes. And I said that I got shot in the foot after we were done doing beer reviews Friday night. Casey, you'll see him in the beer review videos, the guy that always has his fucking titty out, pried the actual bullet out of a 308 casing, poured or burnt the powder on the floor, and then hit the casing with a hammer, and the primer went off. Well, I was sitting on my lawnmower with just my feet on. We're doing in here in the garage with just my socks on my feet, and when he hit that, the primer shot out of the casing and into the bottom of my foot. I actually went to the emergency room, and the casing or the primer is still in my foot, and they're going to leave it there. So fuck you, Casey. But I did look at Untapped and it's a Rate Beer or whatever on this before I come out here to do it, because I've got my phone, so I couldn't read anything about it. And the description that the company gives is just some shit about, I always wanted to be a pastry chef since I was 10, so I came up with this or something like that. But everywhere that I looked at it online, even the online, craft beer websites where you can order shit, it all says NOA pecan mudslide cake or something like that. But I mean, other than natural and artificial flavors, they don't give you anything. It gives you a batch number on the bottom of the can, but no can date. I would assume it's probably out of the same batch as the last one I had. I really like it. said in the smell. It smells like marshmallows, but I don't get as much of the marshmallow flavor as I did when I had it a couple of months ago. I definitely get more chocolate in the taste than the smell. And before, the chocolate was very little. It was like, tasted like roasting a marshmallow over a campfire, kind of a s'mores kind of taste, but the chocolate wasn't as heavy as it is now. But I'll probably save the rest of this and fix going here. Watch some TV with my wife. I took the night off work because Casey shot me in the foot. I mean, there's really not a whole lot else I can say about it. I did do a beer trade with a guy in South Dakota. Let me hobble over here to the fridge real quick. He sent me the Lost Cabin Beer Company from Rapid City, South Dakota. The Lord Grizzly Scotch Ale. Pretty cool growler stickers. Gives you their address and you can get them. lostcabin.beer, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. But I sent him, I don't know where the can went. We reviewed it the other night. I sent him the Coupe Green Room. It's their F5, but it's double dry hopped in Citra and Falconer's Flight hops. That was like the last beer that we reviewed. Somebody didn't like it because there's actually still some in this glass sitting in front of me, and I don't remember who was using this one. It might have been Casey. That last beer we reviewed, we done the deconstructed bombs. We done Decadence double tropical smoothie, 2 beers from Modern Times, 1 from Vanessa House. We done a lot of beers, so I don't remember the scores or anything about the one that I sent him. But I know I liked it because I like F5. Anyway, lots of roasty pecan. The chocolate's, I don't know, the chocolate's weird because it almost has a milk chocolate taste, but it don't have the milk chocolate sweetness. We've talked about that several times, how some chocolate in stouts is way too sweet. And this one has like the milk chocolate, really sweet flavor, but it don't make my mouth feel all nasty and flimmy because it's so sweet. I really like it a lot. If a lot of the stouts that are too sweet were, you know, we use whatever kind of chocolate that they use in this, that'd be fucking great. The only thing that I have to say that that I would maybe change is, like I said, I could taste a lot more marshmallows in it before, and it was really different. Like I said, it almost like a light on the chocolate s'mores taste before, and I don't get as much of that now because, like I said, there's more chocolate than there is marshmallow in the flavor, and it's been a couple of months, so the creaminess, probably is just gone. But the pecan, like woody, smoked kind of taste in it's really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and rate this and go inside and watch TV with my wife. I'll give it a 9. If the chocolate was like this when I had it before with the marshmallows and like the pecans and everything as strong as they were, this would be a solid 10. I probably still wouldn't give it a 10 though, even if it was that good, just because they put artificial freaking flavors on the can. Artificial flavors though, why? There's people that do all kinds of stouts and they use real marshmallows, real pecans. I mean, I don't know what they use in this that's fake, but you probably shouldn't have. That's the only thing that gets it for me. Even the way it tastes now, I would probably still give it a 9.5. If it wasn't for the artificial flavorings, I just find that weird. Like, I've never had a beer from, I mean, I know I haven't had as many beers as some people that I know, but no, I've never seen a beer besides this one that says artificial flavors. That's weird to me. Anyway, that's all I got, guys.